My name's Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here with my review for the Season 3 finale of Arrow. And this episode is titled, My Name is Oliver Queen. First off, I would have to say probably this episode is one of the most intense episodes in the show. Not the most, just one of them. For the fact that, in comparison to last season, Oliver has more of a likelihood of losing, and more to lose. The Alpha Omega bioweapon being unleashed on Starling City, which we've already seen what it can do to people in the flashbacks. And, and just to top that all off, Roz actually put it in his own people. So all they have to do is just slice themselves open, or slit their throat, and boom, the virus is unleashed. And also during the episode, we actually find out that Roz had a hidden agenda. It wasn't, for the most part, it wasn't for Oliver to let go of his past, but it was also to get rid of one of Roz's own enemies, Damien Dark. Yeah. But he already left Starling City. He actually already knew about Roz's plan for Starling. So that shows you this guy is like a few steps ahead of whatever it is you're doing. So, but in the end, they were all able to come together. Actually, in the episode, a surprising thing we get to see. We get to see Thea dressed in the Arsenal costume. Yeah. But in the end, they were all able to come together, and they were able to save the city, and Oliver was able to, spoiler alert, kill Roz. Yeah. But, this just in this entire season finale, I really wouldn't say it's a favorite. It just made me say WTF on everything in the end. So the rest of this bit is like spoilers for the end of the episode, just to let you know. The good thing is that we see Thea finally taking that vigilante path, which she's not gonna be called. She's not being called Red Arrow, even though she suggested it. She's Speedy. So every single person that made that prediction after, I think, the first episode, yeah, you're right. Which, that was a ton of people that made that prediction. Because I remember seeing a lot of that prediction back then. But the thing that is like WTF, I guess Oliver and Merlin had this agreement, I guess, for Merlin helping him. He let him be Roz, the new Ra's al Ghul. So that's another thing I'm like, what the hell? Seriously. But that's not the thing that just makes me, just like, why? Is the fact that Oliver has said he is retired as the Arrow, because the Arrow's basically dead. Roz took that away from him. It's like, why? The show is called Arrow. Why can you not be the Arrow again? I mean, and plus, you see a little bit of Ray trying to experiment with miniaturization on his suit. So that's kind of him, I guess, going towards that, what Adam is in the comics. Because in the comics, he is not some guy in a sort of exosuit. He's a hero that is able to shrink all the way down to microscopic size. All the way down to the size of a molecule. and it like ends with some sort of explosion going on. So yeah, there's that. But I'm sorry, this just made me say why in so many different ways. Heck, even the last bit of the flashback, it doesn't really hint at what's going to come next, like we have seen before. You know, we saw the stuff at the end of season 1. We saw the stuff for Hong Kong at the end of season 2. So it's like we have no clue where the flashbacks are gonna go. I mean, we've already been told what the focus of next season, but one of my predictions for next season, I'm calling BS on Oliver retiring as the Arrow. Because literally, why? I mean, I think that's going to hurt the show even more. I mean, there are already people that prefer The Flash over Arrow. I still watch Arrow because I've been watching since day one. But, you know, it seems like it's gaining a little less interest. But I'm definitely calling BS on Oliver's retirement. I predict it's just going to be a break and probably something's going to force him to become the Arrow again. But I think the nice thing is that finally Thea is Speedy, which, you know, people predicted her being Speedy after the very first episode of the show. And heck, even in more recent predictions, people were like predicting Artemis or Cheshire. But you know, I think what we got is going to be interesting to see what she brings as a vigilante. You know, but the one thing I'm actually most excited for is this new spinoff for Arrow and the Flash, which it's called Legends of Tomorrow, which I know it does involve Ray as the Atom, you know, and some other characters, which I will not mention yet now. Definitely looking forward to that, but I'd say probably this has become my least favorite season finale just because of all that stuff that happened at the end. But my so let me know down below your thoughts on the season finale and also your predictions on season number 4. And I already told you, I'm calling BS on Oliver's retirement from being a vigilante. But you can also check out my review for the last episode of The Flash, and also my review for the season finale of Season 2 of Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and also be on the lookout next week for my review for The Flash Season 1 finale, which I'm definitely excited for that, based on all the previews that I've seen. Not going to watch clips, though. But as always, my name is Jimmy, and until next time, bye.